Good morning. This is the first time I've ever tried to do this, so it may not go to plan. I may get interrupted. My son maybe run down the stairs, and maybe my wife will come back from dodging out of the shops to try and get us something while we're under this sort of quarantine, self-isolation kind of thing at the moment. And I know we're finding it really difficult, so I know you guys will be too. Overnight, I had somebody looking at my LinkedIn profile, and somebody I'd never heard of before. There's a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, when I've had a little look at his profile and the things that he's doing, I felt a little bit stupid. This guy is a bit of a social media and YouTube genius as such. So I've started to think, oh, what's he about? And I started having a look at a couple of videos of his. One in particular really, really struck home. And it was advice he was given to a young man who was trying to do his own business, and trying to generate his own social media empire. Okay. But the advice that he was given was very, very similar to the kind of things I've been telling a lot of the guys I work with in sales, and in life in general, telling them all about different things that they should be doing. And one of the things that he came across was be real, very much. Try not to be yourself. Not to be yourself fronting up, and not be, don't try to be the future self of you. Be you now, whether it's raw or not, whether you make mistakes. And the other thing was to actually get up and do something and just start something, rather than just sitting around and thinking about things and debating things so much, to actually do things. Now, this is why I'm doing the video. From that, he also started going on about how the only person that can do things is you. And what I mean by that is the only person who's ever going to do something for you is you. And the only person who's going to be able to start anything for you is you. Now, a couple of things I've learned over the years, and where to even start? Some of the things he's talking about there ring bells with me, and because of the experiences I've had over the years. Now, I went to go and teach in a prison at one point in time. I was there for over 3 years. 18 to 21-year-olds, young guys who all thought they were the biggest, the toughest, and they knew the rules better than me. When I first went in there, I tried to be Mr. Teacher. And it didn't work out for the first couple of weeks for me at all. In fact, those guys actually had my life. But I made a conscious decision, unconsciously probably, to not be Mr. Teacher anymore and just be myself, be real with them. And I got so much more engagement and so much more from those guys, where, in terms of respect, that I've always told people to try and be themselves wherever they are, whether it's good or bad, whatever. You got to be able to accept your own pitfalls, your own problems, and move on from that. Try and overcome those as you go. Some of the other things I'd say he was pushing out is that the people who are really successful in life are the people who just get up and start things, rather than just thinking about things all the time. Because while you're thinking about things, other people are doing. And those people who are doing those things are making successes. They may make failures, but they're learning from those things all of the time. Something else that was mentioned was being grateful. Being grateful for where you are. Being grateful for what you have already. And I think that's something that's huge for us right now. Whilst in the UK, we're in this kind of position where we are basically in our houses almost 24/7. You're allowed out once a day, and that's about it. It's a very worrying time. We'll have to wait and see how things go and figure out what's going on. But be grateful for what you've got now. And if you're grateful for what you've got at the moment, then that's going to put a different spin on things. You know, I'm grateful I've got a nice house. All right, it's not a mansion, but I'm grateful it's a really nice house. We've got a lovely garden we can go into. I'm grateful my son's okay. I'm grateful my wife's okay. I'm grateful my elderly mum is okay. And I'm grateful we've got some money coming in. And at the minute, what more can I ask for? There's not a lot more I can ask for. Everybody's in decent health and we're secure. I'm able to work from home. In fact, if I just try and show you for a second, that's my workstation there. All right, sitting in the front room with my little wolf cushion, cracking away on the laptop. Okay, and I'm writing stuff for mindset and successful mindset for people at the moment. And all these messages are coming back. You need to have the right attitude. Be grateful for what you have at the moment. Be grateful for what you've already done and achieved. Learn from those things. Learn from the mistakes you make. Be real with yourself. Push yourself to start things rather than just sitting thinking about things. You know, and keep going. Tenacity. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. I went through this a lot, and I wasn't always a trainer. In fact, crikey, I jumped from job to job all over the place, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what my passion was. When I found out, I borrowed some money from my stepdad and went and did my first training qualification. And that's what led to other jobs and other opportunities coming up. I don't listen to other people too much. I had an old boss of mine, one in particular, who kept saying to me, Chris, look, nobody else would have you. Nobody else would have you. Now, I know that is not true. There's many other people out there who would have me. And because of the things I've done and the way I pushed, and because I worked with people's mindset quite a lot, that led to more opportunities opening up to me. But that all came from me saying, no, this is what I want to do and I'm going to go and do it. And I did it. And then from there on, I taught in prison, did more qualifications. From there on, was headhunted for somewhere else, did more qualifications. From there on, was headhunted again for somewhere else. And I have opportunities open up. Now, the one thing that's going to tell you is you keep going and believe in yourself and what you can do at the minute. Whether it's polished or not, it doesn't matter. You do what you can do. Be grateful for what you've got and keep on going. Don't ever, ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. All right? Now, in these times, like I say, I hope you have a great home life. I hope you're secure. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. But think about those things. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful about? What are you happy that you have? Okay? And what else can you do? And I'd like to just say thank you to Gary Vaynerchuk for giving me a kick up the backside today. So he's on Ask Gary V and much more. All right, see you later.